Hey, and welcome back to Just Perfect Designs. In this video, we are going to create a modern dynamic blog post. So whenever you update a post, it's going to appear like this. So let's see what we have here. First of all, we have the featured image, and then we have the post title, and we also have underneath the date it was published and if there's any comment on that particular post. So this is the way every blog post is supposed to be. You would agree with me that the default blog post that comes with WordPress isn't that great. So now there is a way to customize it to your own taste. It doesn't have to be this exact design. You can customize it to any design at all that you want, but I will be showing you how to do this. So when you see this, when you grab the whole knowledge you need to concerning this, all the things that makes this up, you will be able to create your own. So you can see there is this zooming effect on all the featured images, and all this box is clickable. If I'm to click on any of these box, it will take me direct to the blog post. Now, how do we create this? We are going to be doing this in 3 easy steps. The first thing you want to do is to install the plugin that would allow us do this dynamically, so that whenever you update any post at all from your WordPress backend, it will automatically appear like this without applying any design on that particular post. So to get that plugin, we have to come back to our dashboard. We'll go to plugins, and let's go to add new. Okay, so we search for the name of the plugin, Ele Custom Skin. So this is the plugin right here. I already have it installed. Sorry, let's go to add new so you see it and you see the logo, so in case you want to download it, it will be easy for you. Then I'm going to search Ele Custom Skin. Okay, so Elementor Custom Skin. So this is the plugin right here from jodastar.com. Okay, so I already have it activated and installed. Let me show you what this plugin does. First of all, let me go back to the installed plugins I have here, and then I'm going to uninstall the plugin, or deactivate. Sorry, I'm going to deactivate the plugin right here. Okay, now let me show you something. When come back to your template right here, your Elementor template, and then you go to your theme builder. Now you have the theme builder, you have header, you have the footer, the single post, the single page, the archive, the search result, and the error 404. But we don't have the tab called loop right here, which is what we allow you to be able to customize a dynamic post like this. So the reason why we have to install that plugin is to help us add that feature right here, and you're going to see that in a minute. Okay, so as soon as I activate this plugin and then I come back to the template, and then I go back to the theme builder, right now you can see there is this new tab right here called loop. So this is what we're going to be using to make that beautiful and modern blog post. You see there. Okay, so the step 2 is to create the loop. So I'm going to give this let's say test project blog. I'm going to hit create template. So as soon as this loads up, you want to exit out of this. We don't need any template for this right now. So we're gonna be creating everything from scratch. Okay, so what I like to do is create a single section right here, and then I want to go to my menu here in Elementor, and then I'll search for call to action. You can see right here, I'm just going to drag this into my section. Okay, so the skin will be set to the classic. That is fine by me. And then what you want to do next is where it says choose image, you want to hover over the image box and then come down to this icon right here that says dynamic tags. So you click on that and it brings out these options for you. What you want to select here is the featured image. So the reason why this is here is so whatever blog you upload, whatever blog post you upload, and give that blog post the necessary image that you need to feature it with, that featured image would automatically appear here. So that is the essence for this. So in the content box right here, we don't need this. You can actually set this also. You can set this your description also. Click on this and then you can make it post excerpt. But for this tutorial we don't really need this. I don't make use of this, so I'm just going to take it off. And then the button as well, we don't need a button, so we're just going to take this off as well. So what we want to focus on is this title right here and this link. So for the title, you're just going to click on this dynamic again, this dynamic tags icon right here, and then what you want to take this time, you should understand already that it's going to be the post title. So when you click on the post title, watch what happens here. It brings the title for this featured image right here comes up. So then for the link, you want to also do the same thing right here. Click on the dynamic tags, then you want to set this to the post URL. Let it go to the post URL. So, and what I like to do, where it says apply link on, I want to make it not, right now we don't have a button here. So what I want to do is click on it and make it the whole box. So when I hover over it, it actually affects, I can actually click anywhere in this box and it will take me to the post. Okay, so once that is done, you want to come down to the star right here, and we're going to change the sizes of this post. So first of all, what I like to do here is give the box a height of about 150 pixel. This is fine for me. And then I want to give it a padding of about, I'll unlink it and then I'll give it a padding of 20 pixels to the right, and then 20 pixels to the left as well. Okay, so then I want to come down to where it says image height. As you can see right here, this is way too small, so you want to increase the height. So I'm just going to drag this till I'm okay with the size I have. I think around here is fine. I'm just going to make it a round figure 250. 250 is fine in this case. You don't want it to be too big and you don't want it to be too small, so you have to be careful right there. So under the content, the typography, I'll take Poppins. For my font, I want to make the font family Poppins. Then I'm going to make it a 20 pixel, 20 pixel size and about 600 weight. Okay, this is fine for me. And the next thing I'm going to do here is come down to where it says uh, the hover. Okay, I want to come to this part right here, and if you see the way the zooming effect comes in is not okay. Sorry, I want to come down to hover effect, not the hover for the content, the hover effect here. And if you see the way it zooms, like I was saying earlier, it comes in too slow, and I don't really like that myself. I want it to be very fast and to be catchy when it's faster than this. So what I want to do is, first of all, I like the zooming right here, so I'm just going to come down to where it says hover, and I'm going to give this the transition duration of about, let's say, um, about 3. Okay, let's just do 306 and see what we have. Yeah, this is way better. This is way better in my opinion, if you ask me. So it depends on you. If you want this dark color to be on it when you hover over it, you can leave it, and if you don't want that, you can just click here and drag this opacity all the way down, and you won't get that when you hover over it. But I think I like that, so I'm just gonna that would be too much. Let me just set it back to default. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it that way. Then for this box right here, I would rather change this to white. Let's see the box. Okay, the contents where it says background color, I want to make that white. That's how I like it to be. You can actually give it your own color. So once this is done, you want to create another section right here for this part. You see here the date it was published and the comments. So we want to create another section for that, and in this section I'm going to drag in inner column. I'm going to drag in this inner section right into the section we just created. Okay, so what I like to do is I want to unlink the padding and margin of this, the whole section, padding and margin. Then right here I want to drag in posts, let's see, the post info. Yeah, so this is what we're looking for, the post info. I'm just going to drag that in here. Okay, so if you check here, what I have here is just the date and then the comment. So right here I don't really need all this. What I'm after right here is just the date here. So I'm going to take out the author, I'm going to take out the time, and I'm going to take out the comment for now. So what I just want here is the date, and obviously I do not need the icon right here, so I'm just going to take that off, come down to here and say none, and that would automatically take off the icon you see right there. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing, or I'm just going to copy. Okay, no, let's okay, so let's go back and search for post info again so I don't confuse you. I'm just going to drag this right in the second column of the inner section we drag in there. So but this time around I'm going to take off the author, the date, the time, and as you can guess, all we need is this comment right here. So now I'm going to take off the icon as well for this. So what's next is first of all, let's see the final results. Okay, so first of all, I want to take this to the right. Actually, I want to align it to the right, the text. Okay, just like that. And I want to come back here. Let's style this first. I think for this I would go for, we don't have any icon and we don't have any other list aside from this date right here, so we don't need to tamper with this and this. So what we after is just this text. So what you can do is come down to this typography, and I want to make this probably 13. It has to be smaller than the title. 13 is just fine for me. And I'm going to drop down this little. I need that little fade in it. Okay, about that is fine. So I'll be copying this color code. So what I'll do next is copy the whole style right here, and then come down here and say paste style. So it automatically brings it back to the left. So all we need to do is what we did in the first place, go back, go to style, and then make it go to the end. So once that is done, this is what we will have right here. So what you want to do is, okay, first of all, let's see this. Okay, I think, yes, this is basically everything we need to do right here. Okay, so let's just publish this for now. Let's publish this, let's save, let's make it. Okay, you know what, let's just publish, save and close. All you need to click there is save and close. So let's go to the next step, which is to try this design out. So what you want to do now is, I've already created a page. This is a blank page, as you can see, there's nothing here. So what I want to do is, I'll just, instead of creating a whole design, I just want to drag in an Elementor template, a ready-made template from Elementor. So we're just going to select a random design here. Let's go with this one. I'm just going to insert it. So once it's done, we want to, okay, so this is the design we have right now. So in order to test and see how our blog post is doing, I'm just going to come down to the bottom and click on this. I want to just make it a single section. So we want to come down here and search for post. Okay, so post, I'm just going to drag in this post right here. So this is the current Elementor post. This is how it originally looks like, but what we want is our own personal post that we've just created. So what I'm going to do is come down where it says skin right here in layout. I want to select custom, and then I want to come down to where it says select a default template. I'm just going to come here. Okay, sorry, first of all, let's update this. The reason why we can't find the template we just created here is because we've not refreshed this page since we created the design. So what we want to do is refresh this page first. So once that is done, you want to go down to where we were editing before. Okay, let's click on it. As you can see, we are still on the edit post. Sorry, I have to pause this. It automatically plays. Okay, so back here, we are currently on the edit post, which is this particular section you see right here. So we set this from classic to custom, and now where it says select a default template, we are going to click on that, and we are going to select the template we've just created, the loop we've just created, which is test project blog. So as soon as we click that, we get the design we just did. So this is the design we just created right here. Yes, so this thing you see right here is what you're also seeing here. So the reason why it's a little bit different is because right here, what we have, the column right here, we have 3. If we should set this to 1, see how it looks. So it looks exactly the same way this is. So but the beauty of it is when you increase the number, maybe set it to 3. 3 is the best in this case. So you can see how beautiful and how modern it is already. And then it is clickable. As soon as you click on this, it takes you to another page, to the blog post itself. So for the sake of this, this is not the blog page, so we shouldn't have too many blog posts on this particular page. This is more like the home page of the website, so you can be having all this other blog right here. So what you want to do when you are making this to appear on the home page or any other page aside from the blog page itself, you want to come down to where it says post per page, and then you just decrease that. So let's make that 3. So I'll have only these 3 sections right here. So as you can see, we only have these 3 sections right here. But if you observe, there's this line right here, there's this border around this that makes it appear even much more beautiful and attractive to the eyes. So that is what we are going to try and achieve in this part. So the next thing to do is to come back to where we're editing before. First of all, I want to come to this column right here, and I would like to unlink this too. Then I want to come down to the style, come to where it says border right here, and then I want to give this a solid border of 1 pixel each. 1 pixel each. So for the color, I want to make it 0000002B. So that will decrease the opacity a bit, and give it that that sleek effect, that beautiful look we're trying to achieve. So if we should save this, let's save this, save and close, and let's come back to our blog, save this as well, and then let's preview this. So if we should scroll all the way down, you can see right here that we already have our border right here. There's this border underneath this. So okay, so for this other border, you see, for this other border, we have to do the same thing for this section right here, this section. So you're going to click that, come down to the style as well, the border, give it a solid border as well. But this time around, we're going to unlink this, because since we have a border at the bottom right here, so if we are to give this other section its own border, we shouldn't be giving the border to the top. We shouldn't apply the border to the top again, because if you do that, it will multiply this color and you will get another color down here. So what you want to do is, since it is unlinked, we're going to give this a 1, the right 1 pixel, the bottom 1 as well, and then the left 1, but the top we're going to leave it at 0. and we're going to give it the same color we give that, which is 0000002B. That will decrease the opacity again as it did before. So if we should hit update right here, save and close, and then let's do one thing. Since this is getting to the bottom here, we won't really see the effects well. So what I want to do is I'm just going to copy a section. Maybe I'm just going to copy this section right here. I'm going to right click copy, and then I'm going to paste it. I'm going to paste it right here. Okay, so at least we'll have something underneath that portion. And then I want to give this whole section here a border, a pattern of 100 pixel top and bottom 100 pixel, and I'm going to hit update. So as soon as we save these changes, look what happens here. Okay, so here is our final design. As you can see, we have the border around this as well. Everywhere there is this beautiful border that push and pops out the text, the title of this blog, the date it was published, and then the comment. As you can see, this is all dynamic and it's really beautiful. So let's see how it looks on mobile. I'm gonna inspect this. So first of all, let's see the tablet version. Let me say iPad. Okay, so this is the tablet version. This is how it looks like. Pro. As you can see, it's not bad. Let's refresh this. We've made a lot of changes, so let's just refresh this and okay, so let's see the design right here as well. So let's view it on tablet. So as you can see, it is really beautiful on the tablet version right here. Let's see it on the mobile version as well. Okay, so there is a few issue. There is a little bit of issue right here on the mobile version. First of all, this text, to me, the post title is big, and then these two, the date and the comments are not aligned properly. So in order to fix that, we have to go back to this edit right here. So first of all, let's go to the tablet version. So first of all, what I would do, I would come to the call to action, and then I'm going to go to style and then the content. So what I want to do is reduce this. Originally it was 20 pixels, so we're going to reduce it to 18 pixels. I think this is fine for the tablet version, because at least we have about 2 of these, so by the time it is splitted in 2, this font size is actually very okay for it. So we're going to do the same thing for the mobile version. Come down and give it 18 pixel as well. Okay, so this is really good. Now in order to fix this, it is very easy. I repeat, it is very easy. It's nothing at all. What you want to do is come down to this column right here. This column, we have an inner section. This is the inner section. This is the whole section. Why this is the inner section? So the first column in the inner section where we have this date, you want to click on that column, As soon as you click on it, come down to the layouts where it says column width. You just want to put in 50 right there, so it gets 50% of the width. And you come down to the second column in the same inner section. The second column, you click on that and you do the same thing and give it a 50% as well. So as you can see, both are aligned, the normal way. So if you hit the save button right here, so if we should come here and then hit save, and let's see what we get. So we're going to come down to the iPhone version. Okay, let's refresh this. Okay. So if we should inspect this, right click, go to inspect, and let's go all the way down here. Okay, so as you can see, this is really beautiful right here. So this is the final result, the final version of this design, and as you can see it right here, it is what we have here exactly. So if we are to refresh this again for the last time, we're going to get the right effect we are supposed to see. Okay, so let's go to responsive mode and let's view this on mobile. Let's go down. So as you can see right here, the dates and comments are aligned well and everything is working really fine. You can see the animation, it comes in, it zooms in and zooms back out as soon as you hover out of it. Okay, so let's go back to the desktop view, and then to show you guys that this is really dynamic, that if you make any post or any comment, any new post from the backend, it's going to display like this automatically. So for that, let's go back to this and let's go back to exit to our dashboard. So once we are here, we want to go to post, and I want to click on add new. So let's just give this a title. Let's call this let's say how to create okay, so this is our title, and then let's get some text, some lorem ipsum text for this. Okay, so now the next thing to do is set our featured image, because of course if you have no image to display, nothing will show in the blog, in the blog post itself, both on the post and on the single post. So once you make sure you have something set there. So for this, let's pick an image. I think I like this first image right here, so I'm just going to click on set featured image. So now we have this image, right? So I'm going to click on publish. So as soon as our post has been published, what you want to do is come back here, and then let's preview this again in another window. And without doing anything, as you can see, we didn't touch anything here again, we didn't touch anything from there. So let's see if the blog post is actually here or not. So here it is, how to create a modern dynamic blog post. So this is our blog post right here. So guys, as you can see, this works perfectly well. You can use this for any content at all, for any page at all, for any even your blog post. You can use this in your blog page itself. But if you're using it on a blog page, so you would definitely want to increase the amount of blog you see there, the amount of posts per page. So here maybe you can just put maybe 30 or 10 or 20, and you can also have paginations. So let's say I want to have numbers. So as you can see right here, I can move from which to which right here. So you can have paginations as well if you're using this on a blog page. Like you have your website, you have the home page, the about us page, the portfolio page. Maybe you want to also have a blog page. You can also use this. All you need to do is creating a section, drag a post. As soon as you drag the post, you come down to the layout in content right here, and then you change the scheme from classic to custom, and then you select your I'm doing a recap. So you select your template, the loop template you created already. You select it. As soon as you select that, you just come down to where it says post per page. You want to make sure this is 3, because I think 3 is just the perfect view for this. So you come where it says post per page, you come down there, and then you increase the number. You can put maybe 10, 20, because it's a blog page, so you shouldn't reduce the size. 10, 20, and then you want to add pagination. So instead of numbers, you can have anything. As you can see, there are many options there. You can also do previous and next, and it will appear here as well, previous and next. So this is it, guys. Basically all you need to know. I said this from the beginning, you can style this however you want. I used the call to action to create this, but you can actually do it just like we did this, the dates and the comments right here, just like we did it. You can also do this dynamically. You can make it your own design. Aside from using this, you can just search the internet blog post design, and as soon as you get that, you can just try to duplicate or replicate what they have there and use it on your own, for your own benefit and how you want your own blog post to also look like. So it doesn't have to be this exact style you see right here. This is just something I came up with, and I really like it so much. So you can also do yours, and it works for any view at all, the tablet view, the mobile view. It is just perfect. It is just perfect. So guys, thank you for seeing this tutorial all the way to the end, and please I'm begging, guys, please give this video a thumbs up, and please try to increase my subscription. I am begging, increase my subscription if you find this video helpful. Subscribe to this channel. I want to start seeing the numbers rolling in anytime soon. Subscribe to this channel, Just Perfect Designs. Subscribe to this channel. I only have 6 videos so far. If I should upload this now, it's gonna make it 7 videos. So please help me, guys, help me. I need to know I'm doing the right thing. So thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next tutorial. Peace.